really easily.
Yeah, I think just going step by step, match by match. I think that's the most important thing, when you are not thinking like in the future, like you are in the, living the present and trying to give your best in the match you're playing. I think that's one of the keys to do well. There are obviously sometimes where you are not gonna play that well, but in those times, I think it's very important to have the same mentality as you had in other matches where you've played better. And yeah, I think that's one thing that I think I do pretty well.
Hi, Rafa. I don't know, you saw that Jannik came to watch your match the other day. That's not very common. He said he was curious, he wanted to see you live. And today he said that the match of tomorrow will be the first of many. So he's talking about you with enormous respect. Were you expecting that, or is something that, it's surprised you positively?
Well, Jannik is a great player, so it will be a really good match tomorrow. I'm really excited, I'm looking forward, to playing Jannik for the first time tomorrow here in Madrid. But yeah, I mean it's very very exciting, to play against him for the first time here in my hometown.
Last question in English.
Hi Rafa, I'm here. What do you like most about Sinner, his mentality, or one of his shots, like backhand? I don't know.
Well, Jannik, I think is a great player overall. You can see that in every match he plays. He's always very focused. With a mentality, with a great mentality. I think. That helps him a lot, during the matches, and obviously he's got a great, like forehand, backhand. Overall, I think he's a great player. So if I wanna do well tomorrow.
What does it feel like to face the best player in the world for the very first time, especially in your own city? For Rafael Jodar, this question is no longer a dream but an imminent reality on the clay courts of the Mutua Madrid Open. With the crowd behind him and the spotlight of the tennis world shining brightly, the young Spanish talent is about to test his limits against Jannik Sinner. Stay with us to discover how this rising star is preparing for the biggest challenge of his career. Rafael Jodar arrives at this match with a growing sense of confidence built throughout an impressive week in Madrid, where he has steadily raised his level against increasingly difficult opponents. His breakthrough victory against Alex de Minaur marked a turning point, proving he can compete with the elite. That triumph was not just about skill, but also mental resilience, a quality essential when facing top-ranked players. Jodar has shown remarkable composure under pressure, focusing on each point rather than the magnitude of the moment, which has become one of his defining strengths. Another key milestone in Jodar's journey has been his victory over João Fonseca, a match that symbolized the clash of two young talents aiming to shape the future of tennis. This generational duel highlighted Jodar's adaptability and tactical awareness, as he navigated different styles of play with maturity beyond his years. These experiences have not only boosted his ranking but also reinforced his belief that he belongs among the sport's rising stars. Each match has contributed to his growth, preparing him for even greater challenges ahead. The Spanish player emphasizes the importance of maintaining a strong mindset, especially when facing someone of Sinner's caliber. Rather than being overwhelmed by his opponent's achievements, Jodar chooses to concentrate on his own performance. This approach reflects a disciplined mentality, where improvement and learning take priority over immediate on-nataiju. By focusing on what he can control, such as his strategy and execution, he maximizes his chances of competing effectively. This perspective allows him to approach the match with both respect and ambition, a crucial balance at this stage. Playing in Madrid adds another layer of significance to this encounter, as Jodar will be supported by a passionate home crowd eager to witness his potential breakthrough. The energy of familiar surroundings can serve as a powerful motivator, helping him elevate his performance. However, it also brings added pressure, as expectations grow with each victory. Managing this emotional dynamic is essential, and Jodar appears ready to embrace it, viewing the occasion as an opportunity rather than a burden, which speaks volumes about his maturity. Reaching the quarterfinals of a Masters 1000 tournament represents a major achievement in Jodar's career, marking his arrival among the sport's competitive elite. These tournaments feature the highest level of competition outside the Grand Slams, making every victory particularly meaningful. By advancing this far, Jodar has demonstrated his ability to compete consistently against top-tier players. This progression is not accidental but the result of dedication, discipline, and a clear understanding of his game, all of which will be tested against Sinner. Despite his rapid rise, Jodar remains grounded, acknowledging that defeating a world number one is an enormous challenge. His realistic outlook does not diminish his ambition but instead provides a solid foundation for growth. He understands that success at this level requires near-perfect execution and unwavering focus. By recognizing the difficulty of the task, he prepares himself mentally for the intensity of the match, ensuring that he steps onto the court ready to give his absolute best without being consumed by expectations. Jannik Sinner represents the ultimate benchmark in modern tennis, combining technical excellence with exceptional mental strength. As a four-time Grand Slam champion, he has consistently demonstrated his ability to perform under the highest pressure. For Jodar, facing such an opponent is both a challenge and a learning opportunity. Observing Sinner's precision, movement, and decision-making firsthand offers invaluable insights that cannot be gained through training alone. This match becomes a classroom where every rally teaches something new about what it takes to reach the pinnacle. One of Sinner's most notable qualities is his unwavering focus, which allows him to maintain consistency throughout matches. This mental stability is often the difference between good players and great champions. Jodar recognizes this aspect and understands that matching Sinner's intensity will be crucial. It is not just about hitting powerful shots but about sustaining concentration point after point. Developing this level of mental endurance is a long-term process, and this encounter provides a clear reference point for Jodar's future development. Technically, Sinner's game is defined by powerful ground strokes and precise shot placement, making him a formidable opponent on any surface. On clay, his ability to adapt and construct points adds another dimension to his play. Jodar will need to bring his highest level to counter these strengths, relying on his own tactical awareness and versatility. This challenge pushes him to refine his skills further, encouraging him to explore new strategies and solutions during the match, which is essential for growth. Jodar's season so far has been marked by significant achievements, including his first Grand Slam match victory and his maiden ATP Tour title. These milestones reflect a player on the rise, steadily building momentum and confidence. Climbing to number 18 in the ATP Live Race to Turin is a testament to his consistency and performance. Such progress indicates that he is not just a promising talent but a serious contender in the making, capable of competing at the highest levels of the sport. The upcoming match is not solely about the result but about the experience gained from competing against the best. Jodar approaches it with a mindset focused on learning and improvement, rather than fear of Rafael. Jodar stands on the brink of one of the most defining moments of his young career, facing Jannik Sinner in a match that represents both a challenge and an opportunity. His journey to this point reflects determination, growth, and an unwavering commitment to improvement. Regardless of the outcome, this experience will leave a lasting impact on his development as a player. By embracing the challenge with confidence and focus, Jodar continues to build the foundation for a promising future in professional tennis. This perspective allows him to play freely, taking calculated risks and embracing the challenge. By doing so, he maximizes the value of the opportunity, regardless of the outcome, which is a hallmark of players destined for long-term success. Ultimately, this encounter serves as a measuring stick for Jodar, helping him understand the gap between his current level and that of the world's top player. Such comparisons are essential for setting realistic goals and identifying areas for improvement. By analyzing his performance against Sinner, Jodar can refine his approach and continue his upward trajectory. This match, therefore, becomes a crucial step in his journey, shaping his development and preparing him for future challenges.